Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks, where we offer our side of the issues. Thank you so much for listening. Please follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show. You can also listen to us on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. Please rate, like, review, subscribe, and share. And if no one else has told you today, we love you. Now let's get into the show.
Begin Podfix Network transmission in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Welcome to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks. I'm Yummy.
I'm Dark Phoenix.
What's up?
Everything and nothing.
Yes, right.
What's up? We are here. We're back.
We're back, y'all.
In full effect. Did you miss us?
Back.
Did y'all miss us? Y'all didn't miss us.
I know. We've taken summer really seriously.
We really, we break.
Things
When we break,
are
we
happening.
break.
We break, honey. We've been getting broken, so
Broke it.
right.
We haven't been broke it.
We got broke it, and it's been hurt. But
all good.
Yes, but we're back. So I have a question. Have you ever heard of a sleep divorce?
Sleep divorce. I have never heard of that, but I can only imagine the goodness that entails. That sounds amazing. Is that, let me just take a guess at what I think that might be. Is that when two people who sleep together typically end up saying, yeah, we're done sleeping together, like literally sleeping, not having sex, but the sleeping part. Is that what it is?
That is exactly what it is. A sleep divorce is when a couple makes the mutual decision that they're not going to sleep in the same bed for the sake of wellness.
I'm here for all of it. That makes, I get it completely.
So when I heard about this, I thought to myself, maybe I can be married.
After all,
it's
the whole sleeping again thing, the sleeping together for me that I just don't look forward to.
Because some people do separate beds in the same room, and some people do different rooms.
Like the Flintstones. Remember the Flintstones used to have two separate beds? I thought that was so weird back in the day, but now
did too.
I get it.
I did too. I remember my friend, his parents had two twin beds in the same room, and they had so many kids. Clearly at some point they had sex. I don't know if that was in their past or whatever, but I was wondering, like, how do you do the sex?
Yeah,
but you can still have sex. So some people do it. Well, there are a myriad of reasons that motivate people to get a sleep divorce. Can you think of any?
Because the sweat that happens at night for women, that's one thing that I think about. Just get away from me. It's hot. I want to be, I want to have some room. I want to be able to sweat, without you all over me and causing me to sweat even more. That's one reason I can think of.
That's one reason. Or someone might like a more firm mattress. Someone might like a mattress that's more soft. Or somebody could snore.
Oh yeah, that's a really big reason to do it. Yeah.
But like I know people that don't like TVs in the bedroom.
I'm one of those people. Yeah.
See, and I'm a big TV in the bedroom. Big time.
Yeah.
Gotta have a TV in the bedroom. But like they say that getting a sleep divorce though saves marriages and relationships.
I can so believe that. I mean, remember back in the day, at some point when you're young and you first start sleeping with someone, it's like nothing is better than that. You're like, oh, this is like, because you're playing house. This is what you're doing. You're playing house. And you think it's so cool that, oh, he put his arm around me and we slept together.
And we were like laying there.
Now that is so fucking unappealing to me. I cannot think of anything more unappealing than that. Like, get your arm off of me. Get your freaking arm. Get your leg off of me. And don't. Can we just draw a line right here? Don't you come across this line?
Yeah. So you think that's for any? You can't think of any. Okay, what if you were sleeping with Idris Elba? You don't want to cuddle with him?
I want to cuddle with him until it's time to go to sleep.
Okay.
And then once everybody decided that we're done for the night, can you please get over in that other bed, please? Idris, even Idris.
Wow. Now, see, I really think I want my own room.
Yes.
I want my own room.
Own house? Does that count? Does that count?
I like to live in my own city and own state. Okay.
We'll meet in a different country. How about that?
Right. Right. Not even different continent. This could work. I don't know.
That could save a marriage. I can see how that could save a marriage because somebody, well, I would think for a man, maybe it's not as appealing for a man to not sleep with. I'm just speculating, but I would think that men would be more. Men find it more appealing to sleep with a woman at night, I think, than women find that appealing
because they want to roll over, tap you.
And be able to get
insert,
it in.
Right. And insert their little manhood. You know, how dare they have to get up? I would say if it was me, I want my own room and I would be like, don't just come down here. Text me.
Did you knock? Motherfucker, did you knock?
Knock. All right. Definitely don't just walk up in here because I could be with my battery friend. I could be with my battery.
Right. I don't want you to walk in. I don't want you to walk in on nothing.
Don't walk in on us. Okay. Me and the Rose.
Bob. That. Battery operated boy or something.
Right. Text me. And if I don't respond, I'm busy or I'm asleep.
Yes.
You know, but text me. And if I say, hey, what's up? You know, then, you know, you kind of talk to me, you know, be flirty. And if I give you the thumbs up, then come on down the hall.
There you go. See how we saved a marriage? You see how we just saved a marriage that way?
Right.
I think that should be written into the vows.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, we finish and you get your ass up and walk the fuck back down that hall to your room.
You ain't got to go home or to your room, but you got to get the hell.
Get the fuck out of my room. You got to get the fuck out of here.
Let's be clear.
Yeah. But like, okay, they say that you might miss out on some intimacy, but here's the thing. We can schedule some intimacy before you insert your penis in my sassy girl. Okay. All right. I will pencil in 30 minutes.
Spontaneous intimacy. Yes. Spontaneous planned intimacy.
Right. You're going to spontaneously have intimate feelings for me during this time period. Then you insert your manhood into my sassy girl. Then after you're done with that, I'll give you an additional 30 minutes for cuddling and intimacy. And then I want you to get your motherfucking ass up, march right down that fucking hallway, get the hell out of here.
And everybody's happy. You see how that works? We just saved the marriage. Bam. Right. We just saved the marriage.
I'll let you tomorrow.
I like it. I think it works. I think it should be written into the vows somehow.
Yeah. Well, they say that both partners or one of the partners should not experience it as a rejection because it is in fact not a rejection. And that
not at all.
No, not at all. And like other aspects of your marriage, you know, you just want to make sure to communicate, be vocal, address the needs, and make compromises. Divorce granted. Simple as that.
Who thought of this? I want to shake his hand. or
It
her
is
hand.
brilliant.
Probably a female thought of this. I'm serious.
But what do you think happens from when you're young and you first start sleeping in the bed with a guy and you think this is the most amazing thing ever, like I can't wait to marry him so I can do this for the rest of my life, to get your leg off of me.
Stop touching me. Can you scoot over? Shit.
You already came. Calm down. Calm down.
Do you see that
nigga.
I'm asleep? I was in rapid eye movement, and now here you come.
Like, no, you don't get 2 taps in one night. You had your time. Go to
I know
bed.
what happens. I mean, I think that it's not, just like everything. It's just not sustainable. It's not sustainable, and it's not even fun anymore after a while. And I think that we as young women, especially young women, I think we are born and bred and socialized to believe that there's this is part of the ideal, you know, storybook ending to your life. You know, you live happily ever after, and you have, 3.5 kids, and you sleep together every night, and the same person whatever, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. It's not it. But I'm telling you,
I think it's normal.
I started reading about this and I really had hope for myself. Like, I'm like,
It could happen.
I think I could do marriage now.
I'm telling you, man. I
want my own bathroom, my own
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely your own bathroom.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't even see how marriage can survive having the same bathroom.
But I don't like to use the restrooms where men shit.
No.
Any man.
or do the number one. Let's be clear. I don't want you doing the number 1, the number 2, the number 3. I don't want you doing any of the numbers in the same place where I do mine.
Shaving.
Yuck.
Telling you, man,
no.
I should have been a lesbian, because like all of that shit, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So television host Carson Daly?
Mm-hmm, sure.
He and his wife have been sleeping separately for years. And they started their sleep divorce while his wife was pregnant with their 4th child.
Makes sense. She probably initiated it.
Well, they say that 1 in 4 married couples actually practice sleep divorce. And they say that it improves rest in relationships. But I think people just don't walk around and say, oh, by the way, I don't sleep in the same bed with my spouse. But 1 in 4 people, according to these people, already practice it. But Carson Daly said getting a sleep divorce where he and his wife don't share a bed was the best thing for his marriage.
I believe it. Yeah, let me miss you. Let me miss you. Give me a chance to miss you.
Right. I'll even come and wake you up every morning. But he said that they did it. He said we both had to admit that we slept better. And that it said while she was pregnant with the 4th child, they found it difficult to get a full night's sleep. And then he added that his sleep apnea diagnosis, which can cause loud snoring, didn't help the situation. He said one day we woke up and we just shook hands like, I love you, but it's time to sleep divorce. And it's the best thing for them.
Good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
I can see. I'm here. I support every bit of that. Every bit.
Yeah. So
don't take it personally.
So I'm with it. So we said some people do 2 beds in the same room and some people do separate rooms. So do you want to do 2 beds in the same room or separate rooms?
Is there a third option? Can we have a different house? different building.
Separate continents.
I'll see you next week type of thing. Okay.
Right.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. That's something else.
Yeah, that's
a divorce. Oh, okay. I got you.
Or like the whole complete. No,
that's not just a sleep divorce. Okay, I understand. Okay.
But they also are saying that during the pandemic, more people got a sleep divorce.
Yeah, because you spending all day and all night with this
the last thing you want to do is get in the bed with this motherfucker I've been with all day.
All day. I've seen your arse
right.
all day. Can we not just especially if somebody like you said you like to watch TV at night.
Yeah.
I would imagine that's probably the norm. Most people like to have like a TV on when they're going to bed. I am not one of those people. So I thought I was, I'm probably rare, but I gotta have complete, and I like it to be completely silent. Well, I like white noise, and I like the fan on. So typically it's cold where I am. I got it like freezing cold and the fan on. Dark, completely dark, no TV or anything like that. So that doesn't sound like a nice place to want to sleep anyways. I'm hoping.
Well, that sounds like a person that does not want involvement from other people. Not involvement. Like, I like a heating pad and fan on. So obviously I can't have another hot heated body next to me because I already have my heating pad on.
Oh, that's a sweat fest. That is,
yes.
You're about to sweat. Mm-hmm.
Then my bed, and my mother used to keep her bed like this, and I couldn't understand it for the life of me. And I don't know what age I adopted this, but my bed is permanently covered with, I have a basket with skincare. I have a bag of makeup. I have my little bag of old lady pills. I have my readers.
All on the bed?
All on the bed permanently.
Well, there's nobody else who can fit. Sorry, you can't fit, sir.
They can't fit. That's what I'm saying. Like, they can't fit.
I would invite you to stay, but where's my basket gonna go?
I keep one wig at all times on the bed.
Just in case. You never know when you gotta be like,
never, right.
You
never know. Like, hey, I gotta let me look at that. Look at that. So
and you know what? I do not. I know they probably have technology for this now. I cannot stand when I tell you one of the things that makes me so angry is people who flip and flop at night or as some of you like to call it, turning over in bed. I hate that shit.
What?
Do not turn over. I can't, because that wakes me up. Unless you have like a bed that doesn't move the other side.
Yeah.
That incenses me. It's like, get the fuck out of this bed. You gotta toss and turn.
Well, I hate the feeling of somebody getting out of the bed and they like suspend themselves where they have it to where the mattress is going down for a long time.
And your whole body is rolling towards that little indentation.
To where you wake up and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
And then they get up real fast. Oh, come on, man.
Then you bounce. I'm like, no.
That to me is the argument for the sleep divorce. That is the primary argument right there.
Yeah. So. Especially if you're a light sleeper.
Yeah, and I don't even consider myself a light sleeper, but I can feel that. Like, dude, do you have to can you go somewhere else with that? Yeah, I support it 100%.
Yeah, at this stage in my life, if we can have separate rooms, plus I kind of think that's sexy. We go out on a date. You don't know if you're going to get it or not.
Got to work for it a little bit.
Got to work for it. It's not a given,
No.
I might invite you into the room or I might not.
There's a name for that too.
Stingy? What is it?
I think it's called role playing. Let's act like we don't know each other. Haven't already had all of this.
That's true. You don't know nothing about all this. You never met Sassy Girl. Okay, we can do this. Okay, I have. You want to do a Am I the Asshole or you want to do a current event?
Let's do Am I the Asshole?
Okay. I have these two friends who recently started dating, Mark and Alexis. Mark is the white guy and Alexis is Korean. I'm black. That's not really relevant. In the friend group, Mark is mostly guys, so we, of course, speak differently. One of the things the group gives Mark shit for is that he has a thing for Asian chicks, mostly Japanese culture. It's the kind of thing we joke with him about, but it's actually very weird. He has said multiple times he wants to go to Japan and find himself a traditional Japanese wife. He has hiragana tattoos, is obsessed with Karen Fukuhara, is just really into shit like that. When he told me he was dating a new girl, I assumed would be an Asian girl. But I didn't know it'd be Alexis because I'm also close to Alexis. I felt like it would be a good move to at least warn her. I feel that a small mistake I made was warning her kind of in a public way. I'll admit fault there, but the topic of Mark was up and I just kind of said it. I said I'd be careful about him as he has a certain thing for Asian girls. I told her that Mark was a good guy, but he just has a weird interest in Asian women. She kind of wrote it off to me, but then apparently she told him what I said. He was pissed. He said that what I told her was incredibly inappropriate and that I was just jealous and that he's with her and I'm not. Alexis is also mad at me for trying to stick my nose in her relationship and trying to embarrass her in front of the rest of our friends. I feel like this is really unfair, as I would appreciate it if someone told me that a girl I was seeing had a fetish for black men. Am I the asshole?
So let me just make sure I understand. So the person who is doing the talking is a woman or man? A
A
male.
man. A man.
So
Yeah.
and his friend is a male who likes Asian women
Yes. A
and
fetish level.
has a fetish. And the woman that he told about this is an Asian woman
The
or no?
woman that he started dating, a woman
That
that
is
is
not.
not Asian.
Okay. He is an asshole. Yes. He's an asshole.
Really?
He's the asshole. So the woman is his friend?
The woman is also his friend, but she didn't know that the guy had a Asian fetish.
Yeah, I think he's an asshole. That's none of his business.
But like,
I don't think he should have said that.
but that's kind of like if I were dating somebody who had a strong like for a group of people of which I was not a member of, I would personally want to know.
I don't agree with that because it's to me it's akin to okay, I like tall guys, right?
Yeah.
But I've always liked tall guys. Like I really like tall guys. But that's not to say that if the right short guy came at me and I found him interesting and he had game and I might date a short guy or shorter guy. Because maybe just maybe that shorter guy, his appeal transcends any fetish, which is not real anyway. A fetish is not something that is based in anything except for, fantasy. So
Yeah.
I, I don't think that he was right to say that to her. That was none of his business. That's like some hater shit. Why would you do that? Why would you tell him that? Tell her that rather.
And then I guess he did it in a public way as well.
Not cool. Not cool.
Huh. So like, what if you were dating a guy that was also on the down low?
Oh no, that's
Would
different
you-
now. If the person that I'm dating has a fetish for like the same sex, that's
for buttholes?
Yeah, that's something I think that you can't keep that. I think that I think you should say something about that. But because that's like life-changing type thing, but
Yeah.
because he has and how does he know? That's pretty presumptuous of him. I don't know. I would say if anything, I would say talk to your friend that has the fetish and see where his head is. You never know. He may have had a change of heart based on this one person, this one girl. It happens. You think that you're only attracted to the tall, dark, handsome, and then you meet a short, stubby, white guy, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, hold on.
That's true. That is true. Speaking of buttholes, Twitter,
It always keeps coming up.
it just never goes away. Twitter has been on fire about buttholes because P Valley, the show on Starz,
Uh-oh.
had, yes, definitely uh-oh, had another sex scene
Okay.
with the the character Lil Murda, who is a very masculine, hetero presenting. I guess he's gay.
They're doing too much, man.
That's
Oh,
what some people are saying, but I think it's very realistic. There are lots of hetero, seeming hood niggas who like to get fucked in the ass.
it's definitely a thing. It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. So, but normally this guy does the fucking. But last week, he I don't know
He was
if
the receiver. He was
like, I want you
he was
to,
the catcher.
he was like, fill up on pump one, basically. Like I want you to fill me up.
Alrighty.
And people are having a fucking fit. Having a fucking fit. So like clearly there's this double standard of homosexuality. Like people were having a fit when he was plowing through niggas himself. But when he laid there and let a tear fall down his cheek while getting plowed, he was having losing their minds. So do you
The double
think
standard?
men are seen as less manly if they receive the dick
Of course.
opposed to
Of
giving
course.
the dick?
There's rules to the shit. There's levels to the shit. I'm told. I would imagine that it's slightly less masculine to be the catcher than the pitcher.
Somebody gotta catch though.
Somebody has to catch, but if you're doing the catching and but who knows? I mean, maybe there are no rules. Maybe we think it's rules and there just aren't. Kind of like when lesbians do it. Like who does the strap on, Do they take turns putting a strap on? I don't know.
I don't know. I can't really wade in that
Who
water.
goes down on who,
I see, like I just assume everybody does.
You get a turn. You get a turn.
And you get to go down. You gonna get to go down. Yeah, like I assume everybody goes down.
So maybe, I mean, I don't know either, but oh my gosh, enough. I do think it's a thing, but is it the only thing? Like, do we have to see it? Do we have to see that?
It's some real shit. I mean, so that has been part of the debate and part of the discussion is like, why are people so, why is this touching something in people so deep? And part of the other question is, this is like about the third or fourth episode straight that there's been like homosexual sex.
Right.
And they keep saying niggas are complaining, but they keep tuning in every week. Why do you keep tuning in every week if you're so offended?
I think women are tuning in.
But men are too, because men are the ones on Twitter complaining about it.
I think that women are the if it's soap opera style, I'm not sure. I've only seen like part of one episode, but if it's soap opera style where dun 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 something happens at the end and then you have to wait till next week to figure out to find out what happens or something like that, or just like the evening soap operas. Black women have always been the primary consumers of that type of media. They just always have. Even back in the day when you have like Days of Our Lives and General Hospital, Black women disproportionately were the viewers for those, and they didn't even have Black characters. So it's Black women who are supporting this, and Black men probably want to support it because it's about strippers. But they, and they tune in every week thinking they're gonna get more strippers, and damn it, we get blindsided with two niggas fucking. Damn.
Two niggas fucking. Yeah, but it is kind of like, but when there are two women having sex on there, people cool with that.
Yeah,
When
because you
there's
know how it is.
men
Yeah.
and women having sex on there, everybody cool with that. Cause
Mm-hmm.
my fantasy lover Tyler Lepley had a sex scene, first sex scene I've ever seen him have, and it was beautiful.
Uh-huh.
It
See,
was beautiful, and I appreciated it greatly. But nobody has. But when the two men have sex, people are like
it makes people
losing.
uncomfortable, right?
Yes, but why are people so uncomfortable? Men are having sex with each other. They
But I
always
don't really
have.
see that. I don't know.
Well, why does
Just
that
like
matter?
because it's kind of like people are having sex in their ass, right? They
Yeah,
really are. I mean, there's a lot of anal going on, but
yeah,
nobody is just showing anal sex. You just imagine that. I mean, when they're showing sex scenes, they're not like, okay, now we're going to do anal because that is a lot. It's like we know it's happening, but that doesn't mean that's what turns people on and that's what people want to see. Now, maybe it does turn on, a certain faction of women. But I don't think I think men probably tune in to see do they show TNA?
yeah,
They show full frontal and stuff like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's probably why the men are tuning in week after week because they think they're gonna get that. Soft porn.
But
And
there is there is a segment of men who admit it and who seem like it and who don't seem like it that are turned on by this.
yeah, they're gay men. I mean, yeah, they're gonna get some gay men watching. Yeah. You're not gonna get
And
heterosexual men like, oh yeah, I want to see
and
two
some
dudes.
down low and some bisexual men.
Well, that's all those are all synonymous to me. Bisexual, gay, and down low. All
Oh,
synonymous.
that is not synonymous.
Those all mean the same thing to me.
Those
Those
are
are the men
not the
who want
same.
to see men having sex.
No, some people are
Heterosexual men do not want to see that. I'm
bisexual.
telling you. Heterosexual men do not want. I think women, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the science to back this up, but I think that I think women are kind of bred and socialized to appreciate and even be turned on some level by the female body, the female form. So even if
Yeah,
you're a heterosexual woman, you can look at another woman's naked body. You can look at two women having sex. You can look at a man and a woman having sex, and you might be turned on by that. I don't think that men are the same. I don't think that a heterosexual man is going to be turned on by two homosexuals having on-screen sex.
maybe so. It's been fascinating
And
to
those are the
just
ones tweeting.
gosh. It's just been fascinating to watch society's reaction of it.
Is there
You
a double
know.
standard? Yes.
Yeah, for
There's a double
sure.
standard.
For sure. Double standard. So okay, so we can do one more Am I the Asshole
Okay.
to keep us within our time. All right. I have two kids from my first marriage, a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. I have been married to my wife for 4 years, and we have a 1-year-old daughter, but she has an 8-year-old son from her first marriage. The kids all live with us. My kid's mother has visitations 1 week in a month. Her son's dads aren't involved at all. I have the names of my oldest two kids tattooed on my arm. I just recently added the name of my youngest daughter, the 1-year-old.
Oh my goodness. I think I know where this is going, but go ahead.
My wife and I were talking about the tattoo, and she asked me if I'll tattoo my stepson's name in the same round as our daughter's.
I knew it.
I told her I have no intention of tattooing his name. She was shocked and asked me why. I said I only have the names of my children tattooed. She said I am excluding her son and he is part of this family too. I refused to tattoo his name and proceeded to only tattoo my daughter's name. Wife called me all sorts of things. Am I the asshole?
Damn. I knew it was going there.
You can feel it.
Why would this is like that viral video of that girl saying, why won't you pay for all 17 of my friends to have dinner?
Right.
Why would I tattoo your child from a previous man? Why would I do that?
Why would you even want that?
First of all, the names thing, I don't understand why people tattoo names, but that's just me. Symbols, yes. I guess if it's somebody else's name, I don't understand why people tattoo their own names on their bodies, but
like they're gonna forget or something.
Yeah, like okay. But having said that, I don't fault him for not doing that. I don't fault him for doing that. I understand, she's like, hey, we don't want to make a difference. But that's a lot to ask. Like, no, he has a father. He has, I don't know. I can see why he wouldn't do it.
But kudos to him for holding it together in the moment, because I could see how some people would have just been like, all right, fuck it, put it on. We here, she's showing out.
Put it on me then.
Just scribble it in.
What's his name? Kilate? Oh shit.
Right. Right. But like
Jadavion?
why?
Oh fuck.
Right.
How many letters is that? Damn.
Jamarcus. Yeah. Put Jamarcus on in there, but
we ignorant.
Right. Completely. But as a mother, I would never. First off, if he didn't want to do that himself, I'm not gonna suggest it.
Right.
Even if he wanted to do it himself, I would be kind of like,
Yeah, no need to do that, sir. Did he adopt the kid? I mean,
he didn't say he adopted them. They just all live together. Now
he's
married.
Yeah, but if he's being married is one thing, but if he had adopted him, like say it was an adopted son, like I'm getting my last name, that would be one thing. But this is a stepson, and I'm not saying just a stepson, because step parents have really critical and important roles too. But lady, stop it. Lady, no.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
And to call him all sorts of names.
That's the funny part. That's the funny part. He said she called me all kinds of names.
I would be in shock. Like, you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah, I think she is acting like an asshole right now. Not him.
Yeah, I'm with that. So, yeah, that's what we have for today. But we're back.
We're back in effect. Yes, I missed you. We missed you. Did you miss us? We missed you.
We want to shout out Trixie Lynn.
Trixie Lynn for real is that chick.
Yes, she is.
She is for real, that chick.
That's our girl. So, but that's all we have, and we will holler at y'all later.
Peace.
Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, review, subscribe, and share. It helps other listeners find us. And don't forget to follow us at Yummy Fearless on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Pinterest, where you'll find additional content from today's show and also our highly curated He Can Get It list. As always, you can listen to the Yummy and Fearless podcast with the Side Chicks on Apple iTunes, YouTube, Stitcher, and Spotify. And if no one else has told you today, we love you and thank you so much for listening.
You've been listening to a podcast of the Podfix Network. Discover more audible gems like this at podfixnetwork.com. Make sure to catch up-to-the-minute network shenanigans by following @Podfix on Twitter, official_Podfix on Instagram, @Podfix Network on Facebook. And make sure to subscribe to Podfix Presents wherever you choose to find podcasts. The Podfix Network, artist owned and loved.